Welcome to Grief and Loss Today. Hi, I'm Donna Brandenburg.
And I'm Andrea Harris.
We're going to talk about a topic that's a mouthful and it impacts every single one of us, and that's forgiveness. Every day we have to deal with situations across the board that require forgiveness and grace to the people around us, and most importantly, ourselves.
And sometimes people prickle when you mention forgiveness, particularly if the person who died or if the person who's still there is, for example, after a divorce. If you suggest forgiveness, that can really hurt someone. That can really make them say, why should I?
It's a very misunderstood topic, too.
It is. Because forgiveness, we think so often that forgiveness means that we're putting our stamp of approval on what that other person did. And it's not that at all. We are not saying that what the person, for example, I've worked with women who've been abused by a father. Well, am I going to say that that was okay that he sexually abused her? No way. Forgiveness is for me. It's not for the person who you're forgiving. That person may not even know it, particularly if they're a deceased person. Forgiveness frees my heart to love again. And it is for me.
And to move on and to do other things. I sometimes wonder if that part of holding a grudge against somebody or having bad feelings to them, if we think we're having an effect on that person by if there's some sort of reward for having that response to that person when that person is totally out of the loop.
And there are many studies that show that that anger that we can harbor is destructive physically to ourselves as well as emotionally and relationally. We're hurting ourselves by not forgiving. But what I always say to people, and is so important to remember, you have to grieve what happened before you can forgive.
So that's the missing link right there. You can't forgive until you've grieved it and been really honest with the situation.
Absolutely true.
And sometimes the forgiveness is, it's not what you think. Like, in my experience, having known a person who was a continually hurtful person, that I knew somebody who was continually hurtful, no matter what. And somebody would say, well, you have to forgive that person. And I said, well, it's just the way it is. And there really isn't anything to forgive them for or to approve of. It's just a sit back and go, yeah.
And you release yourself. When you don't forgive, you're in bondage by those hard feelings. You're being held down by them. And forgiveness is a release for you, not for the other person.
Oh, it's a beautiful thing. If you're having struggles with forgiveness, we have an article called Focus on Forgiveness. And we have other resources there too to help you even recognize that is maybe a first step to healing or recognizing that you need to grieve something to be able to move past an incident that you've been through. We're here to help you grieve and help you help others.